Welcome to Limfinity Biobanking LIMS. In this video, we're going to talk about the display of the grid view and configuring the grid view to meet what you need to see. In Limfinity, when you're looking at a grid view, there are a number of columns available to you, and those columns are set in a particular order by default. However, you can change the order of the columns and which columns are displayed for your individual login. So, if I'm logged in and what I want to see is a specific order where the study abbreviation is before the name, I can take study abbreviation, move it before the name, you'll look for those green arrows, drop it, and study abbreviation will now be before the name. Every time that I log into the system, the grid will now be configured in this order for me. If someone else logs into the system, they will still see the default order or their own personally set order of columns. Additionally, I can choose if I don't ever want to see the planned number of participants or the description, I can use this little drop-down arrow, go to the column, and I can choose not to see planned number of participants or description. You can see that there's some other things that are unchecked here. If I did want to see those, I can check those on, like study ID, for example, and it will add it into the columns. Now, it's going to refresh the grid to add in the values for those columns that I've added and remove the columns that I removed. Now, every time that I log in, I will have the study ID column, but will not have the description or the planned number of participants columns. Again, this is specific to my user, so I can configure this however I want to and not affect another user of the system. One thing to remember is that if you use the general report, you will get every column that's available for study, but if you use the Explorer report after you've rearranged and reconfigured which columns you see, the Explorer report will only export the columns that you have shown on your screen at the time of the export. Another thing that you can do when you log into a grid view for this particular subject is I can sort based on the name or the study ID in alphabetical order. I can sort it ascending or descending. You can do this in two ways. The first is by using the little drop down and choosing sort ascending or sort descending. Or I can just click on the name header and it will sort it. On some grids, you can also sort on certain specific combinations of headers. Usually this is up to 3. If I want to do that, I need to hold down the Shift key on my keyboard and select the other column that I want to be my secondary sorted column. You'll see that I now have the name as the primary sorted column and the study ID as the secondary sorted column.